Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith with the Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report, and let's take a look at what's going on here after the Fed day, and now they're going to hit them. So a SPY here, remember we had a 2-2 reversal here, 2 down, 2 up, gives you the outside bar of that, and now these two become an outside bar of that. Still puking here, you got exhaustion risk, you're going into recent lows, but you are blood red on that month, and getting close to the a 3 on the year. The best thing you can say right now is you got an inside 60 here, right? So it's trying to stabilize. And then here's your broadening formation. The question is, do we expand that or do we try and get back into it? Right now, a lot of things are in trouble, so it looks like we're going to expand it. But that's why we play the game. If you go to QQQ, and QQQ looking similar. These two became an outside bar of that, and this becomes an outside bar of that, and still puking and blood red on the month, also inside in the 60, and you'll see the broadening formation here. So they made sure, took everybody out yesterday to make sure nobody's in for the puking. Now everybody's got to chase if you're going to go after them. But you got an inside 60 here in the Qs, we'll see. Go to the Dow Jones Diamonds. Here, looking similar, like that, like so, blood red. Stop them out, inside 60, so they're all looking kind of similar, and that's what usually happens when you have volatility. All the charts kind of look the same. Small cappers became an outside bar of that, not strong enough to take that out, and boom, 3-2 down on the week, still puking. Bright red on the month, inside on the 60, not strong enough to take that out, so your broadening formation looks like this. Like so. See if it gets out of that or if it can try and rally back right now. Still pretty heavy here, but just kind of a lethargic death march. If anything, we got gold. And gold trying to come up, taking out yesterday's highs. Been in a tight range here on the weekly and still doji on the month. But for the day, the GDX and crew coming up just a little bit here. And in the day like today, if you're going, well, you want to look at anything that can potentially take out yesterday's highs. And sometimes the J-Nugger can get going here. So we'll see. Being careful on a lot of things here as we're just jammed up on these inside 60s. Outside of that, ACAD was on the gapper list yesterday. And trying to continue, and that's why some people stay on that list more than a day. Still good, trying to go after a month and having a nice week. One of the few and far between though, because otherwise you got to go way down the food chain. Because we had like top yesterday was in the gap list, and that was real nice. That was that inside 60, the 2-1-2, and boom, off it went. So we'll see. If you go to AMLX. And AMLX is going into recent highs, 2-2 reversal month, and going to the highs of the week, and not everybody can say that. So we'll see what comes of that. You did have a nice little inside 60 there for you. If we go to VXX, there you go. There's Rev Strat day, inside day down, and then boom, back up, and you got a little bit more to take these guys out of VXX once they get her going. If we go to Crispy, CRSP. Also, still was an inside day, but now taking out yesterday's highs, and we know that's a 2 down, 2 up reversal month. So I might keep an eye on something like that if they can hold up here, because stuff like GBT, biotech's kind of holding up here a little bit, but we'll see. Other than that, bloodbath Tesla's. And Tesla, 2 up, 2 down reversal. Still got some more room to take these guys out if one wants to go down. Still an inside month, but getting a lot closer here. Got them good on here. The inside 60 close. Now looking to complete the broadening formation. There's your higher high and the lower low. So still looking to got a little bit more room to take that out in Tesla's. The SMH crew having some issues here. And that was the 2-2 day, right? And still a lot of these things looking similar. There's your higher high, there's your lower low. And that's everybody over there, your LRCXs. LRCX coming down. The best thing you got for these things is exhaustion risk going into to lower lows. But we're also 2-2 reversal on the Qs on the year and getting close here to being a 3 on the outside year for the SPY. If we go to Qualcomm, and Qualcomm also having problems and looking very similar. That higher high and then boom. So it's a little bit weaker than the others for today. If we go to Microchip, And just more tech, Puker, Rev Strat Day, 1, 2, 2, and inside monther, Puker. If we go to MU, just looking like similar things, 1 bar Rev Strat monther, 1, 3. All right, just getting clocked, and like I said, lethargic death march. Go to service now. Service now having problems, and there's another 2-2 reversal on the daily kicker pattern, because that's mostly grain, and then it gaps down and boom, down she goes. So right now just meandering on these 60s, but still looking like we're taking out the lows. You got AMD also having some problems here on the 2-2 reversal and coming back through this range, giving us the outside month. So the best thing I can say there is exhaustion risk, because you did what you're supposed to do. Give me the outside month. Home builder's taking a beating here too. ITB, and they're really having a rough one here and already taken into the lows of the day, and that's going to give you your Pulte Homes. Here you got your Toll Brothers, you got your DHI, you got your KBH, and there you go. Also some industrials here getting hit, like Parker Hannafin taking a beating here, and Cummins engine. And let's see here. If we go to energy's getting pounded today, XLE, we know it had a great run up, and then that reversal here, and that was all she wrote. Shooter counters hammer weak, bringing it back in. So a lot of profit taking going on over in here in OIH. Taking a hit here, potential outside month. So they're sparing nobody today here, really. Emirata Haas getting beat up. PXD taking a nice beating here, so we'll see with the rest of those guys. Outside of that, you got some retail like Ralph Lauren getting hit here with Phillips Van Puken. Phillips Van Puken Rev Strat 1, 2, 2. So right now, just keeping an eye on these 60s and how they break, and do they all break at the same time and give us a simultaneous break where they really start clocking these things, because there's not too much good stuff out there, so we'll keep it short and sweet. Airlines also taking a beating here. United, American, Delta, so right on down the line. So no sugarcoating this one. The best thing you got going is an inside 60 and exhaustion risk. Other than that, these things is heavy. That's going to do it for them. Rob Smith, Smith and Black, Strat Time Report.